happening, y'all? CEO, BlackFolkHotspots.com or BFHS Network, basically, which is Black Folk Hotspots. Anyway, we're actually working on BlackFolkHotspots.com, so if you happen to go there, you might notice it's a down page, but go to BFHS Network and come tell us about your black business. Anyway, here's what I have today. The other day I was talking with a friend of mine, and they're kind of like in a slump. They're in a rut right now. And, you know, one of the things that I told them is I had read something in a book that helped me out tremendously, and I keep it going and going and going. And this is what keeps me positive and keeps me motivated. So you people who think that, you know what, I'm just a ray of sunshine. I know everybody thinks that, but that's not, you know, always the case. You know, I kind of psych myself out sometimes. It's like being, a professional athlete or being in any type of, competitive aspect. You know, I'm gonna go back and back and back and back and forth, but I'm gonna always think positive, right? And one of the ways that I use to think positive and stay positive, even in the midst of a horrible storm or slump, when, nothing seems to go right, everything I seem to do just bombs or whatever, is I keep a victory list. I keep a list of all my wins, all my victories, even if it's something small, and I keep them all the way back from childhood. And, and now I can just recall them because I look at it so often when, I get into one of those ruts. Because one thing I know about success or successful people is once you're successful, you're always going to be successful. It's a matter of habit. So if you think about the successes that you've had, because you have them written down, because even the Bible says, write it down, something like that in the scrolls or this, that, and the other. But you want to keep those things in bird's eye view so that you can go back on them. I don't care if you won the cookie bake-off when you were 10 years old and it was only one person playing. You won, so write that down. I don't care if it's, if it was, riding a bike for the first time. Yeah, you were not successful, but you do remember when when your dad or your mom or your grandparents or whomever, that figure, you do remember when they let go of that seat and you look down the street and you thought they were still behind you and they was, back at the house. That's a win. And you have to. And that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me positive. Even when I'm feeling negative, and it pulls me out. It helps pull me out of that funk. Don't get me wrong. It takes, sometimes you got to read over and over again. And then sometimes I have to call my mentors, call some of my buddies and, my associates. And they're going to, and just have them love all over me, no homo. But anyway, that's what that does. So I would say, write that list down. And keep it written, and keep it in, like I said, in bird's eye view, so that, you can actually, achieve the successes that you want to achieve, because you have a goal. So you want to have your goals obviously written down, but, when you get to that goal, it's not always going to be, so, smooth sailing. It looks to a person, a lot of people tell me, Ryan, you make it look so easy. No, it's not easy, but I have a battle every day, an hour in a day. I want to win the hour. I want to win the minute. I want to win. So constantly I'm steadily doing little things, so that they equal big things. I had to tell a buddy the other day, I was like, man, when I was in the financial services industry, and when I would talk to my investment clients, one of the things that my investment, clients used to, always ask me, they used to be afraid. A lot of early on, they would be afraid of, the ups and the downs of the stock market. And I would kind of help them explain. I would tell them, listen, here's the deal. I can tell you every day what the stock market is going to do. Guaranteed. And you should see the look on their eyes like, You know, they waiting for some illegal scheme, Ponzi scheme, you know, probably calling me Mark Dreyer or Bernie Madoff. And I would say it's going to go up and it's going to go down every day. But over time, it's going up. It's going up. If you look at the Dow Jones report, you're watching your local news, or you read the newspaper, I don't know how versed you are, it's going to say Dow was down 30 points today. Oh, Dow was down 40 points today. Dow was down 20 points today. Oh, Dow was down, you know, another 30 points, another 30 points, another 30. Then we had a rally and it was up 30, it was up 40, it was up 50, it was up 60, it was up 70. If you look back 5 years ago, the Dow was higher than it was today. I mean, it was lower than it was today. But every day, if it went up and down. If you look at, you know, the dailies, you know, even monthly sometimes, even, you know, in 2008, 2009, 2010, we had a lot of down periods. But I used to tell people that means that, you know, stocks and stuff are on sale. You want to keep buying because you haven't lost anything until you sell, which means you haven't lost your business or lost your career or you lost your marriage until you give up. Think about that. I got some new things coming. I'm going to wrap this up, but the book I'm reading from, the link will be in the description, is Zig Ziglar. Or you know, I'm always reading something from Zig, you know, whether it's just a couple pages a day or something like that, because you have to, you know, feed your mind with something positive and motivation. That's why you got to watch your associates. You want to be around people who, number one, have as much to lose as you do, right? And then you want to be around people who are going to keep you uplifted. You know, not all that negative BS. I am that person. So, you know, if you want to connect with me on Twitter or you know, at GI Operation, or, you know, follow some of our videos. I am that person. You know, when I see a person on the internet, I don't care if I know them or not, and I'm reading through their tweets or reading through their timelines or things like that, and I see something super, super negative, I say, hey, what's going on here? Or I'll say something funny, try to get them to be laughing. I'm pissed at the world and I want to kill everybody. Oh, wait. So I'll say something dumb and off the wall. I know they're not going to snap on me, and even if they do, it doesn't matter, because it's not going to, I'm like Teflon when it comes to that. It's just going to bounce off, you know, and then, you know, maybe an hour or two later, they'll hit me up in the inbox, be like, thank you, or DM me or call me and say, thank you, I appreciate that. You know, you really made my day, you know, and you made me refocus my thinking. I was getting off track. And that's what, you know, my friends and my associates and my mentors do for me. And that's what you know, if you allow me, that's what I'll do for you. So make sure you follow me on, you know, on Twitter at GI Operation, one word, you know, GI, just like Gary, Indiana, Operation. That's where I'm from. 219 rep. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Links are in the description, and also stay tuned. Watch some of my other videos as well. You know, you can like them, share them, leave a comment, do a video response, whatever. Because I appreciate that. I like to see that. I like to see somebody hit the like button. I like to see somebody make a comment, even if it's saying thanks. I appreciate that. You know, and if you do a video response, that's even better, because then I can go and see what your thoughts are on this video. You know, and you don't have to actually type it out. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, you know, Tumblr, wherever you want to sell it. I mean, share it, you know. And make sure, if you're a black business owner and you're watching this, or you're a black business professional, say real estate, car sales, you know, I don't know, whatever it is that you sell, whatever widgets, you know, mortgages, you know, create a profile. So tell us about what it is that you do, so that I can share that with our network that we've built. There's over 100,000 social urban professionals, so that, you know, somebody may be out there looking for exactly what it is that you have to offer. You know, and then we'll take it from there, and that's free. You know, if you want to tell us some more, then, you know, we have a monthly fee, but it's real small, because we want to make sure everybody can utilize our services. And then we share everything that you share. So if you have events and things like that, make sure you come on and share them, so we can share them with other people, because people are constantly asking me, hey, what's going on in California? What's going on in Vegas? What's going on in Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, DC, you know, Houston, wherever, you know, Ghana, Jamaica, you know, Puerto Rico. Hey, hook it up. That's how we grow. That's how we grow as black people, or people with our skin color. I mean, you might be in the Caribbean. Some of those people be like, oh, I'm Jamaican and black. No, duh, you're black. You might be a black Jamaican, but you're black. You look just like me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to bust your bubble. Make sure you watch Hidden Colors. links in the description. And then create a profile on BFHS Network. Links in the description as well. And I'm about to launch something else. You know, I said that I wasn't going to get involved, but I am going to get involved because I think it's an easy way, not an easy way, but a way for people to, you know, make money and help their families and, you know, benefit, you know, the people who mean the most to them. And obviously I tell people all the time when people say, oh, money's not everything. Oh, well, it determines just about everything about you. You know, it determines where you live, the car you drive, the house you live in, the school your kids go to. It determines so many different things, whether you could take your kids, you know, on vacation to Disney and expose them to other things, you know, to Italy or France or Canada or Niagara Falls or Chicago for the summer or Houston or New York City. It allows that. So if you don't have money, you can't do it, you know. And I believe that if we increase our medium incomes in our communities that we live in, especially the majority black communities, you know, you start to reduce poverty and crime. You know, you got the little ballers on the street, the little drug dealers, saggy pants and things like that. Think about it. They got the same idea that you do in your business. They're selling a different product and it's illegal, yes. But they want to make money. You know, a lot of them, if you ask them, I want to buy my mom a house. Or I want to do this. I want to buy a car. I want to buy this. I want to, you know, spend money. Stripper, same thing. You may not believe in what they do, but at the end of the day, they're doing the same thing because they want more. And if we can help them, and most black business owners actually live in their communities or they live in, you know, in a surrounding, you know, community. And they also employ people from that community. But if you're going to, I ain't never been in a Chinese restaurant where there was a black person working there. If it was in the hood, never. If you have, let me know in the description. I want to go check that out for myself. But anyway, talk to you guys soon. GI Operation, links in the description. Make sure you subscribe so you'll be the first one so you can, you know, with the videos and things like that. And if you need to give me a call or whatever, you know, you don't quite understand. But make sure, when you go ahead and sign up for BFHS Network and create your profile, do it from your laptop or your desktop. You know, use Chrome or Firefox, Safari, you know, one of those browsers. You know, Internet Explorer is iffy. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. But we will talk to you guys soon. BFHS Network. And if you want to sponsor me for some videos, be sure to, you know, shoot me an email, bfhsnetwork@gmail.com, after you sign up for the network. And then what we'll do is we'll wear your hat or we'll wear your shirt, you know, things like that. We'll give you a shout out. You know, we'll put something across the screen while we're talking, so that other people can see it and you can have brand yourself. That's all it takes. A hat, shirt. And we'll knock it out. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a great, well, today's Monday, so have a great Monday. Peace.